Hello, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard with a 12 by 16 inch by 2 inch canvas. And the reason that I'm balanced up on those container lids of cottage cheese, so I can get to the edges more easily. This is my OXO omelet turning spatula, and I'm going to do a bloom technique with some bloom paints and some acrylic paints, and I'm still going to succeed. And I don't want to have to tip all of my paint away, so my plan is, or was when I started, before this started, I put one little line of paint down the middle of each side, squeezed it on, and that was enough to cover my edges. I'll show you my edges in a second, if I get a second. I may still wind up with a few fingerprints in the sides, but nothing I can't deal with tomorrow. So I'm going to have to throw this in the bucket, and so I really want to make sure I've used most of my paint. Now I could put a lot more on, but I need a puddle of paint that's big enough in the center. That's going in the bucket, so I got one left. I'm going to grab some white and some black, because I am a two-tone kind of girl. And I think I can tilt those together a little bit without making too much in the way of fingerprints. Let them puddle out somewhat. The wider they are, the faster I lose what I like about the design in the center. My paints, when they're paints, are still mixed with a quarter polyacrylic, or polycrylic, which is what I'm using, and 3/4 untinted base, deep base. It can be an accent base. That's what I'm using actually. I'm trying to choose right now which color I want, and I was going to use the turquoise. Maybe I'll still use both. That is a color I made up from, where did I start with that? I don't know. I had some unicorn spit and I changed the color because I didn't have the blue I wanted. We got quacking crows. So most of my colors I'm keeping somewhat covered up. I still want some gold though. I wonder if I could put it on top and what will happen. I haven't tried that yet. I'm going to try it right now. This is a cell activator, which is nothing more than 3/4 Floetrol and 1/4 golden. Come on, out you come. Come on. Oh, you're not going to come. Come on. There we go. I don't know where that went. Hopefully it didn't just land on that painting. Well, I got a couple new elements on a painting over there. But I don't think anybody will know unless I tell them. So this is another golden product. This is magenta. And that's a cell activator too. It's got golden iridescent pearl fine in it. And I'm going to move some of these things out of my way because I will be tipping. And I want to bring over my box to catch paint. I may not be able to keep it, but at least I won't be able to, at least I won't have to pour it all over. Usually I would swipe this, but I've been having a whole lot of fun and a lot of good luck with my bloom technique lately. I'm going to let some of that come back. Wow, I'm lightheaded. And I'm going to add a little more to a couple places. And I'm going to stick with my regular drop of black from the cell activator. So I'm all done, that's cool. I'm telling you what, that magenta is the bomb. What about that? Do I want to do anything with that? Maybe I'm just going to tip. I'm going to try it. I have another catcher piece of plastic over here that has got messier stuff on it than the one I'm using. So that might be a good thing. It might not also. It's always interesting to try and figure out how messy I want to let myself become with this. I do have edge catchers. I do use edge catchers with the bloom technique. I'm just not necessarily doing it right now. I see I have something in my artwork. Do I have? Oh, it's just a bubble. Okay, well now I'm covered. I'm just going to let that roll down that way for a while on its own while I take some paint off myself. I'll be right back. I don't know what good gloves would do me because I definitely get way paintier. Like all up my arms. I'm inclined to put some more white over here. Which means I'm gonna, oop, there went a spatula. That's going in the bucket because it's got sand on it now. Alright, so I have some pillow paint right here. And I'm not afraid to use it. I also might put some gold in there, but let's see what happens in a minute. When I send this way. I know you guys can't see everything, but you can see a lot. I feel I should have used an edge catcher. I'm just going to use my thumb to meld a few things in. I've got that gorgeous flower down there, but I need everything to go down and cover that missing canvas. I also think, where's my black? That if I add some black here now, I can lead the rest of that. I may scoop paint right up off of my... This is going to be awesome. I hope. So it's time to go back the other way. And I'm not going to try and recenter my paint because I basically just want that to all go that way. So much so that I am willing to blow it up toward the edge. I want something here. Maybe just blowing that is enough. That's cool. I'm not unhappy with that. I want a torch. Almost everything I think I wanted covered, including the edges, is pretty well covered. I can make a few adjustments and add a little bit of paint if I want to try. I think I'm done with this catching box. Not that it was very useful, but it was somewhat useful. Get my edge catchers out of there and have a look. I'm still a little unlevel, but I'm not unhappy about what's happening. I've got paint I could steal if I wanted to. I've got paint I can add if I want to. Before it gets any stickier. I'm hoping it'll just level out instead of leaving big gummy fingerprints in there. It's pretty heavy. It makes me want to play in here. That's kind of cool. I don't mind that. Makes me want some more white. Somewhere else though. Or gold. I think it has to be white. So you can lead the eye back and forth. It occurs to me it probably could have been white mica. That worked pretty well. Question is there anything else I want? And I kind of think there is. I might be sorry. Probably not. Looks like it wants to be a critter of some kind or another. So I'm liking all of that, and I have enough time left to do something else if I so desire. And guess what? I have some other gold, and I think I want to use it. It's plugged, of course. I got a little. Can you come out now? I'm extremely painty. Pardon my black hands. It's part of the process. I don't think gloves would help. Gloves would be sticking to themselves by now. I want this to go back on. And I want this to go right in there. And then I want that to go right in there. One more might be coming. Where there's a will, there's a way, and where I have time, I'll use it. See what happens on the white. It still activates, which which means why not do the whole thing? It's getting a little more interesting for me. I think if I had my druthers, I'd put a little activator in there, but I'm not sure I want it to be the magenta. Alright, so I love you guys. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying thank you for joining me. I'm so happy you were here, and I hope you come again. You can find that there's a video almost every day posted to my community board on my channel, where you can also find 1,200 videos organized by the 100, the first 11 anyway, on the playlist. Under all playlists, look for created playlists. If you would like to help the studio out, the studio needs help by you watching the videos longer. It's the only thing that the YouTube algorithm knows. That will help. If you want to help me otherwise, shop the Amazon link under Show More, because at no added cost to you, that definitely helps me out eventually. And I am having kind of a way good time doing this, because I found out I can do the blooms in stages, and that does not make me the least bit unhappy. I'm very pleased with what I've got. I just keep thinking I want some orange right there, and not much is going to stop me from getting it. But you're going to be gone soon. So I should tell you guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the wonderful comments you leave me that keep my morale up. Yeah, I don't mind. That's not hurting my feelings any. I think I'll be alright with that. So you guys take care. This is Priscilla. I said who it was. Let me see if I can find my crib sheet. Look for the Teespring clothing under the video. Look for Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group. You can find the video there posted most nights. And that's for students, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Totes and More is for people who want to check out what I've been posting to my Fine Art America site since 2013. That's pretty cool. You just press the Shop Now button, it'll bring you there. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors is for fans and collectors who might want to find out what I have been, what I've edited from the YouTube videos so far. Yeah, I did. And I'd do it again. Except for those little trails, they bum me out. So I will see you guys anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. If I forgot to tell you something, you'll see it in another video. I'm sure of that.